Introduce yourself.
So good afternoon, good evening. My name is Raman Rade. I am belongs from Bhopal. I done my graduation in 2016 in the particular stream Bachelor in Business Administration. So then after I just started my career as a business analyst in 2016. So then after I just have a 5-year experience as in the particular my previous company. So now I am just starting a new now I am learning new technologies like automation testing and manual testing. So I have experience in manual testing where I am executing the test cases, making test scripts for the automating the software with the Selenium.
Okay, that's nice. What is the difference between test scenario and test cases?
Okay, test scenario. Test scenario is a document that is provided by the requirement gatherers or the business analytics team for the providing the input data about the applications or what the client want to make. Whereas the test cases are the after the getting the requirement, so the testing team will create that type of document in that the features or the requirement that should be tested in a so that should, all the things mentioned in a test case document.
Okay. What is how many parameters you will use in test case documents?
I will use in test cases document test case ID.
Okay.
Test case descriptions.
Okay.
Actual results.
Okay.
Expected results, comment, priority, severity, and screenshots.
Okay. What is the difference between priority and severity?
So
major difference.
Okay, the major difference between the severity and the priority. So severity is that the what is the bug, uh, uh, what is the criticalness or the I'm not getting the right one. Actually, the severity is that the total impact of the bug, and the priority is that the urgency or how to when the fix that bug, time urgency.
Okay. Okay. What are the different type of functional testing?
Different type of functional testing like unit testing, integration testing, system testing, and user acceptance testing.
Okay. Smoke testing is the part of functional testing or non-functional testing?
Smoke testing is the part of functional testing.
Okay. What is the main difference between smoke testing and sanity testing?
Smoke testing is type of testing there we can is in a sub part of the regression testing. Okay, so where we can check when the initial build when they come. So if that is the unstable, so we can check the applications and if it is unstable, so we can stop the testing. Whereas in the sanity testing, we can check is in the after the completion of the product or the application, or that is checked in the stable build and the checked by the testing team is in the end of the product.
Okay. System, suppose that you have system testing, integration testing, smoke testing, and sanity testing.
Okay.
Okay. What is the sequence for this?
First of all, I just started with the smoke testing.
Okay.
Then integration.
Okay.
System.
Okay.
And what is last?
Sanity.
Sanity. So as in the end, perform the sanity testing.
Okay. So sanity testing is basically the part of build testing or the functionality testing.
Build testing.
Okay, means in only what you will check on build.
So that when the build is stable, so we can check that suppose that we can get any previous build, so we can correct fixes some issues. If suppose that new functionality added in that build, so all the previous functionality is properly working or the current program is also properly working. So we can check in the end of the applications in the sanity.
What is the cause effect graphs?
Cause effect graph. I'm not recalling that.
What is the entry and exit criteria?
So there is an entry criteria for the software testers. So entry criteria after the requirement gathering process. So our testing team will assign that will make the test cases after the.
No, I am just asking about what is the entry and exit criteria.
Okay.
What is the meaning of it?
So entry criteria is that when we start the testing. and the exit criteria, that when all the test cases are executed and all the known bug or the scripted bugs are fixed, so that time we can make a disclosure and exit the testing phase.
Okay. What is the main difference between retesting and regression testing?
Okay, so regression testing, when we get in a build, so regression testing is that we can get in a build. So suppose that is in a build, the previous one build have some bugs or the any functionality is added in the build. So we can check that the previous version or the new version have any bug is in the previous functionality. If the suppose the new build is came that, so isn't that the regression testing we check that the after the adding some new functionality, so previous application is working properly or not. When it's in the retesting, so all the test cases that are executed is in the previous build or the current build, so that are called retesting.
Previous build also preparing and retesting, or it just focus on current build, current features?
No sir, in the retesting we check every features.
Okay, means current bug as well as previous bug also.
Previous bug also in retesting.
And regression testing is same thing you are saying?
No, regression testing is in that we can check only the suppose that we can get 20 bugs in a previous build.
Suppose that I have problem in login heading part. Okay,
right.
Login heading parts. Suppose that there are any difference. I will resolve the bug.
Okay.
Then you will prefer retesting or regression testing? Yeah, what is the role of retesting and what is the role of regression testing?
So regression testing is not done in a first build or the first build. Regression testing is started in the second build, third build or the fourth build. Okay. So first of all is in the second.
This is the example for retesting, I think that, because retesting only focus on current bug, not the previous bug. But regression testing will focus on current as well as previous bug. Okay, because if you solving this error, then this error effect will be raised into the another parts or not. That thing also we will correct. Okay, in case of regression. What is the difference between bug release and bug leakage?
Okay. So bug leakage is we can say that is in a testing. So when the software is launched into the market, okay, and the end user or the users or the customers are trying to explore the website, so that time a bug is raised, but the testing team that does not monitor or that does not write any test cases for that time for that bug. So that type of bug is called bug leakage. And the bug release is that the release time if the customers want a product as soon as early, but that time some bugs are raised, but they are not affecting any functionality of the applications. So we can send a release note with the application and we can deliver that the software is updated and there is some known bugs, they are not affecting any functionality of the applications. So that is our bug release.
Okay, which project you have tested?
I am testing Aksharan Private Limited, Financial Services Private Limited. That is an NBFC corporation providing insurance.
Tell me the 5 different test scenarios name of this project.
Is in the Aksharan Financial Services. I am just checking critical accounts and Google sign up pages. So is in that I'm just checking. So what should I mention here?
I'm just asking scenarios. What scenarios you have worked?
Okay, I am working in a registration pages and major accounts openings and insurance. There, which policy is good or not, and account opening phase.
Okay, that's good. Okay, your confidence skill is good, but some technical expertise is required a little bit. Okay, in some definitions part. Okay, and you should focus on some practical explanations more and more. Okay, for every definitions you said you can represent some practical explanations that this approach is managed under this type of testing. This approach will be implemented on this type of testing. That will be the better. Okay.